The U.S. President Joe Biden has signed an executive order which could result in the declassification of new documents about the 9/11 attacks. The decree orders direct federal agencies to begin a 6-month process to declassify documents related to the FBI's investigations into the 2001 attacks. Move comes ahead of the 20th anniversary of the incident, which claimed nearly 3,000 lives in the U.S. Victims' families have been demanding a probe into whether the FBI lied about or destroyed evidence linking Saudi Arabia to the terrorist attacks. 15 of the 19 hijackers who smashed aircraft into the World Trade Centers in New York and the Pentagon building in Washington were Saudi citizens. Joining us now from Toronto is Aidan Jonah, Editor-in-Chief at the Canada Files. Hello, Aidan. Pleasure to have you on the program. So is it high time? I mean, obviously, it's been high time for over 20 years to try to get to the bottom of the 9/11 attacks. Do you think that Joe Biden's executive order is going to bear fruit?
I think this may be a genuine attempt to try to figure out what's going on, but you have to remember the depravity of American intelligence agencies and the American deep state apparatus more generally. So whether the intent is positive or not, I'm cynical in the sense of whether you can trust the intelligence agencies to actually open up on things where they may be complicit.
And tell me something of this magnitude, Aidan. How does the FBI lose documents on the September 11th attacks?
Look,
I mean, is that telling in and of itself?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you lose documents by accident. I mean, you look at countries in Afghanistan, for example, shredding documents, basically, or, of course, after the Iranian Revolution, you had basically the American embassy desperately trying to shred all the documents it could. Whenever people or agencies are trying to destroy documents, it's almost certain that they're trying to hide something.
And I mean, what does your gut tell you, and what are things that you've heard in the past, in the last 20 years, tell you? Do you think there is Saudi involvement on a state scale with respect to those attacks, or do you think perhaps someone out of the Saudi royal family may have? That's a lot of things have implicated. A lot of stories we've heard in the past implicated that some aspects or remnants of the Saudi royal family may have played a part, if not the immediate rulers.
Well, I mean, I don't think you can really close any doors at this point. It's hard to say which aspect of that for sure, but I mean, you look at Saudi Arabia, it's been sponsoring realistically terrorism for so many years at this point that it's definitely not something I would cross off of the realms of possibility, for sure.
All right, but stay safe. Always a pleasure. From Toronto, Aidan Jonah, Editor-in-Chief at the Canada Files, joining us.